There is no stopping the intolerant fringe of our country. Another group has now issued a threat. Kshatriya Mahasabha has announced a bounty of 10 lakh on Bhansali's head, saying anyone who chops off his head will be paid the money. Mohit is on the phone line and he's got more details. Mohit, who's this group and what standing do they really have to come out and say anything about Padmavati?
Well, exactly. This was a meeting of the Akhil Bharatiya Kshatriya Mahasabha, and certainly, right from the beginning, they had been asking for a non-violent protest here against the movie Padmavati. They were asking for a lot of condemnation for those who had issued threats in the past, but at the same time, we've also seen threats coming in from this particular stage as well. A bounty of 10 crores has been issued over whoever beheads Sanjay Leela Bhansali, and they say that they are ready to pay to anyone who does this. So, this doesn't happen to be the first time where a bounty has been issued. We've already seen how bounties have been issued, threats have been issued to Deepika Padukone, Sanjay Leela Bhansali, and Ranveer Singh as well, saying that whoever beheads Sanjay Leela Bhansali, they would be paid amounts. There's been different amounts which have already been announced by several groups, whether it be the Karni Sena, which had announced a similar amount. At the same time, there have been a bounty amount set up on whoever cuts Deepika's nose. So such threats have been coming in when it comes to these people, and at the same time, it's being seen as one of the threats which has been issued once again this time around from a stage in the national capital.
All right, Mohit, thanks so much for bringing us details as yet another fringe group tries to get some publicity by inciting or trying to incite violence and issuing death threats. And meanwhile, the Karni Sena had earlier announced 1 lakh bounty for Bhansali's head. Yesterday, Thakur leader Abhishek Som came out with a 5 crore bounty to anyone who would behead Sanjay Leela Bhansali and Deepika Padukone. The UP police has now booked him under IPC section 115, that is abetment of offence punishable with death or imprisonment for life. Rajput leader justified his statement, saying he stands against anyone who is against the Rajput right. In fact, we've got latest information coming in that the release of the film Padmavati has been delayed and deferred. It will not release now on December 1st. Remember, just 2 days ago, we did tell you how the censor board had sent the movie documentation back to the filmmakers, saying that your documentation is incomplete. There were certain technical reasons that were cited. So this is on expected lines that the film will not release on December 1st. But what exactly is the official reason behind this, and if there has actually been some kind of intervention from the powers that be, is what one will have to wait and watch. Prasoon Joshi, the censor board chief, has been publicly backing the film and questioning those who are opposing it. He's even shown his disappointment with Bhansali agreeing for a private screening, but it looks like right now, amidst all of the drama and the protests and the violence that's happening, Padmavati will not release on December 1st. They hadn't got their certificate till 2 days ago. We were given to understand from sources within the CBFC that the movie certification request and application had been sent back, citing technical reasons or incomplete documentation. If that is a reason, if there is something more to it right now, we don't know. We'll have to wait and see what official statement comes out, either by the filmmakers and their team or by the censor board. But at this point, what is very clear is, as more and more goons and fringe elements and even some of the other communities speak out against this movie, it doesn't look like it is going to release. In Maharashtra, the Chief Minister did assure security if the movie does hit the theatres. But in several other parts of the country, especially in Uttar Pradesh and Rajasthan, Gujarat, there has been significant opposition and even leaders hinting at some kind of instability or violence if the movie does hit the theatre. So will there be cuts? Will the government now look into this and see that certain scenes that people are objecting to are actually cut and then the movie is released? Or are they going to brazen this out and back the freedom of expression of any filmmaker? That remains to be seen. but the Padmavati makers have deferred the release of the film. It was supposed to release on December 1st. That is not going to happen. Now, whether they actually screen it for some of these Rajput community leaders and groups who have been opposing the film, get their approval, and then release the film is what remains to be seen. Let's play out a few reactions from the Karni Sena for you.